Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Az-Zahra and I'm from class A24. Today I will explain about top-down and bottom-up processing and listening, and I will also give three cases to show why an activity can be classified as top-down, bottom-up, or a combination of both. Top-down processing. Top-down processing happens when we use prior knowledge to understand new information, especially if it is familiar and not too complex. In this process, we focus on the overall meaning and use context, experience, and expectations to interpret what we hear. Bottom-up processing. Bottom-up processing happens when we deal with unfamiliar or complex information and misanalyze details step by step. So, in this process, we focus on sounds, words, pronunciation, and sentence structure to build meaning from small parts. Now, let's move to the cases. For the first case, students decide whether the listening text is formal or informal. So this is top-down processing because students use their prior knowledge about situations to predict the type of language used. For example, if a text about job interview is usually formal, while a text about friendship chatting is informal. So students are not listening for words or details. They focus on the situation and context, which show top-down processing. For the second case, students listen and write down specific words they hear. So this is bottom-up processing because students focus on individual sounds and words in the listening text. For example, they listen carefully to identify numbers, names, or key vocabulary mentioned by the speaker. So students build understanding from small language units to overall meaning. Therefore, this case is an example of bottom-up processing. Okay, for the third case, take notes on keywords, then write a summary using prior knowledge. So this case shows a bottom up to top down process. Why? First, we focus we use bottom up processing when we listen carefully and identify keywords and specific details. We focus on exact information from the text. And then we use top-down processing when we connect those keywords with our prior knowledge and background understanding to create a meaningful summary. So the process starts from details and moves to overall meaning. That is why this activity is classified as bottom-up to top-down processing. In conclusion, top down processing focuses on prior knowledge and overall meaning, while bottom up processing focuses on details and language forms. In real life listening, but process usually work together to help us understand spoken language effectively. So I think that's all from my explanation. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.